What's going on, everybody? It's me, Jay. Anyways, this video is gonna be a little different. You see, I just got done editing a video on the Tracer Jungle. We got our Disney annual passes for the first time since like 2019, and Disney has changed a lot since then. There's a lot we haven't done. When we had annual passes, we missed out on a lot of things. So I'm really excited to just take the year to kind of just go to Disney and vlog and experience some fun adventure stuff. So this is kind of like, this is our vlog cast. Remember, we're vlogging and casting at the same. This is a podcast Jcast. This is a Jcast. I'm gonna talk to you and kind of walk you through like my Disney adventure on Saturday. And it just really felt magical. It felt really magical. We had the best time ever. So it's really interesting because when you're making these vlogs, you know, you miss a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. And this is kind of like what that video is, like the behind the scenes process, while I show you some videos of my excursion to MagicKingdom and AnimalKingdom. So I was born in the best time, okay? The time of Lion King. That's right, I love Lion King. When I think of pure nostalgia for myself, the first thing that comes up in my head is the Lion King. You know, I don't know why I have this pen in my hand, but I will say it does make me feel more sophisticated. So I'm gonna keep it like we're having a business discussion here, you know, not really, but like I feel sophisticated with it. I was actually listening to a podcast, and when I listen to podcasts, I like to take notes and kind of reflect on what I listen to, so we can talk about that another time. But with Disney, and when I'm talking about when I think of nostalgia, I think of the Lion King. When I think of my youth, I think of the Lion King. So we had to go to Disney's Animal Kingdom to go get our Timon and Pumbaa annual passes magnet. So when you are a pass holder at Disney or Universal, you can get a magnet. And this one was Timon and Pumbaa, and I had to get it. So there's a lot to Disney I just don't know. So this is gonna be a learning curve for me. I don't know how people who go to Disney for first-time Disney goers, it's kind of an overwhelming amount of information when it comes to understanding the ins and out of just going to Disney. Like, you have to have the Disney app, and it's just an influx of information. It's more complicated than ever. Even though it's more complicated than ever, for us, we had the best time, but there's so much we just don't know. So I will say, I think when things are overcomplicated, it tends to kind of make things challenging for you, especially if you're going on a vacation. But like any vacation, you're probably should do a lot of research. So that's what we're gonna say here. Disney requires a lot of research, and there's so much about it that I just don't know. So that day, on Saturday, we went to Disney, and we went over to Animal Kingdom to go get our magnet, but when I went to record, you know, everybody who goes to Disney records "Welcome to Disney World," you know, like you drive by and there's this big sign, and it's like this rite of passage. You know, if you're going to Disney, you're gonna take a video of this. Some people get out of their car and take photos next to it. When I was recording, I wasn't even looking. Mrs. J always drives, so I was like in the passenger seat just recording, and I was recording and I saw there was an accident in the video. I saw it through my phone and I was like, whoa, what's going on? I felt so bad. So this is just a reminder. If you're driving, I don't know what happened, but like right in front of Disney sign, right before their vacation. What a downer to a vacation. What a horrible. That just sucks. But just remember, guys, be patient when driving out there. And pictures, sometimes just don't be on your phone and text and drive. I don't know what the issue was, but right in front of the sign, I don't know. I really hope they were. I just felt so bad. Anyways, I didn't share that in my other video because I didn't want to really like, I don't know, I just felt bad for the people who got in an accident. But yeah. So that was the beginning of our day. I felt bad for those people. So just be careful out there on the roads, guys. Drive safely, and remember, patience is everything. Patience is everything. So when we went into Animal Kingdom, the first thing we did, it was blazing hot. It was blazing hot. We went on the trolley, tram, what is it called? The little tram thing that takes you to, instead of walking, we chose to walk a lot. But at Animal Kingdom, we opted to just go on the trolley from the parking lot into the entrance of the park. So we took that, I'll show you that, and then we went to get our, so when you have annual passes, you also have cards. You need those cards. You can also use your phone. You can also use a Disney Magic Band. We used to have one in 2019, but like, I don't know if they're irrelevant or they're becoming irrelevant now. I don't know, you guys tell me. Whoever goes to Disney, let me know, but I think they're adorable, but I wear a watch and I don't want to have a Magic Band and a watch when I can just use my phone. It's really more for looks for me, but there was a Lion King one that I wanted so bad because it was just so cute, but I was like, realistically, I probably won't use this. However, you can use these Magic Bands on cruises, so that was something we thought about because we were going on a Disney cruise. But in the end, we were like, you know what? We're gonna save the money. We're not gonna buy it. And this trip wasn't about trying food. It was just about just going into Disney and just experiencing it and being surrounded by it and just having fun. We'll have a food video some other time. This time we brought our snacks, which was like beef jerky. You're allowed to bring snacks into the park, so we did that instead. We did get a turkey leg, and it was real, like we were just starving at that point because we were just eating snacks. So the turkey leg tasted so good. It was so salty, and it was the very last one. The girl behind us looked at us funny, guys. She was like, they got the last turkey leg. And the cast member was like, they got the last turkey leg. And they made it awkward. Who does that? But I will say, every chance I got at Disney, so we got our annual pass holder cards, and the woman, the cast member working, putting the names on the cards, had this most beautiful handwriting. And I was like, wow, you're writing better than Universal Studios. Because when they wrote our names on our card, they didn't do a good job. We couldn't even read it. And she was like, I used to be a teacher. Teachers always have the best handwriting. Teachers always have the best handwriting. So we got our cards, we went into the park. I saw Kevin the bird from the movie Up. There's all kinds of things happening. I just love Animal Kingdom. I love animals. I think my favorite thing at Animal Kingdom is probably the Flight of Passage. The world of Pandora is just beautiful. I will say, I've never been to Dinoland USA, and that's where we had to go get our Timon and Pumbaa magnets. And it was kind of cool to go there. I almost feel like, I really don't know why they chose to put the magnets. Is that where they always do it? I don't know. But I kind of thought, oh, this is cool. I was forced to go into Dinoland, and normally I never would. I've never been in Dinoland USA. Even when we had passes in the past and we've been to Animal Kingdom, I don't know, it just felt like more of a kids section, so we always just skipped it. But this time we went to get our passes, and there was a pretty decent line, but it went really quickly. The thing is, they're phasing out and they're closing Dinoland USA and making it Tropical Americas, so it's gonna have maybe like an Encanto theme, maybe Coco. I'm not 100% certain on the plans they have. They kind of mentioned it at D23, but I will say, if that's the case, I'm so excited. I love those movies. I love Encanto, and I just think it's a great concept. And it really is like, I don't know, I'm really excited to see where they go with it, just because I never was interested in Dinoland, and it kind of looks outdated. However, I do feel bad if it's a place where people who have kids like to go. I don't know, I don't have kids, so I never went to Dinoland. But either way, I was glad I got to go and see it before they close it all down. I don't know all the details about all that. There's just so much information about the ins and out of Disney, as I said. So much to learn, so much to read, so much to know. So we got our magnets and we went on, and the first thing we did was we went on the safari ride. Oh, it is such a fun ride. Like seeing animals that you wouldn't normally see if you don't go to, like, you know, Africa or where the animals are, like zebras, lions, rhinos, giraffes. There was little baby zebras there. It was so cute. It was really funny because the people who were with us in the ride were like, "Aw!" Everyone was like, "Aw!" at the same time. So it was really, really cute. It was a good time. After that, we went straight to the flight up. Well, no, we didn't. We went in. We saw the gorillas and we saw other animals. I saw a little mouse. We saw a little cute mouse. I don't know where this section was at Animal Kingdom. I really need to learn. But we saw this cute mouse that, if you've seen The Lion King, speaking of Lion King, that Scar, in the scene where Scar's like, "Life's not fair, is it?" And then he has like the little mouse that runs away. But we saw the mouse that was in the Lion King movie. They have one there. I'll put that in here. It was just adorable. We learned a bit about the mouse. It's in the video I can show you. And then after that, it's just like, it's all becoming a blur. I'm trying to like remember every magical moment, you know, so I just don't forget it. But yeah, we went over to the Flight of Passage and we saw Pandora. This is not the first time we've been on there. We've been there back in 2019 when around the time it kind of opened. I don't know. It's such a fun ride. It is so much fun. If you ever can go on 2 rides at Disney, I would say go to the Guardians of the Galaxy, because that one's just pure euphoria. But Flight of Passage is a must. It is so much fun, and you really feel like you're submersed into the atmosphere of Pandora and the world of Pandora. It is so much fun. And naturally, because I'm basic, I got my first pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks of the season. At the Starbucks at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it was amazing. I got a grande. I was gonna say vanilla iced latte because that's like my go-to, but I got a grande pumpkin spice latte with only 2 pumps and no whipped cream, so it wasn't like super sweet. It was perfect. And then we made our way over to the Magic Kingdom. So we drove to Magic Kingdom, and then we took the ferry over to the park. And I love Disney when there's seasons going around. I mean, Christmas is just the most special time, I think, at Disney. But like right now, I have to say, I love Disney's Halloween time. I prefer it over Universal. I know a lot of people are big like Halloween horror fans. I am not. I don't like scary things. I don't like spooky things. The hard part about being like an annual pass, not really, nothing's hard about this, but when you're an annual pass holder at Universal, they start kind of catering to Halloween Horror Nights like pretty early, like in July. It just feels like everything is about, like, I feel like Universal's entire personality is Halloween Horror Nights, but I love Universal. I really do. I mean, they have Jurassic Park. I mean, you can't compare the two. They're completely 2 different experiences, and I love Universal and I love Disney, but Disney has just some kind of magic that just I don't feel when I go to Universal. Either way, both parks are fantastic. I love them both. I still feel like I would prefer Disney. I think it's just because I had Universal last year for a whole year, and it's just nice to have a new experience. I think it's nice to like sometimes take a break from having annual passes so you can go back and really, it just becomes special again, you know? Like Disney has become special again because it's been years since we have had our annual passes. So it's all decorated for Halloween, and I love it because it's not spooky. There's these cute Mickey Mouse pumpkins everywhere. It feels like fall. You walk in, you're sweating, and you're just like, wow, it's autumn, but like you're sweating, so it's like you're just confused, but you're happy. You know, that's how it feels in Florida. looks like fall, but it feels like summer 24/7. So yeah. Right down Main Street. We went right down Main Street to the Jungle Cruise, and it was adorable. We saw this girl who is a cast member at the Jungle Cruise. It was her last time working at the Jungle Cruise, and she was like, guys, this is my last signing off here for the very last time at the Jungle Cruise, and it has been the best 2 years of my life, and the things I got to do, it's just, it was so adorable. And to really be, you could just feel that the experience she had as a cast member working on the Jungle Cruise was just a lifetime of memories, and just like you can feel that she just loved it there. And it was so sad to see her sign off for the last time, but it was such a fun experience to see and witness and hear. I don't know, I thought it was cute and special. Like, you know, that's just cute and special. When do you like the timing of it, being able to hear someone's last signing off of as a cast member? You can totally tell that people who work at Disney just love what they're doing and they love being there. Every cast member we came across just was so happy. And I don't know, I guess it's like I haven't been to Disney in a long time, and I lied. I went to Epcot a couple months ago. But okay, just forget it. I was there a couple months ago, but that was Epcot. That was a different experience. I don't have, yeah, that was a different experience. So after the turkey leg, we went to, it was kind of raining. We wanted to go on the Speedway, but we went on the People Mover. Now this is an interesting story. I've been to Disney as a younger kid, and I've been on the People Mover, but like when I was a kid, I don't remember it at all. It was fun, but nobody told me, because like the People Mover kind of goes through some of the rides. So it went through the section of Space Mountain. You can hear people screaming, going into the ride. And in that section, for like 5 minutes, it felt like an hour of my life. It was pitch black. We were on this ride, pitch black. I was scared out of my mind. Nobody told me the People Mover was scary. I get like stressed when I can't see for a long period of time. It was terrifying. And Mrs. J is like, it's fine, I'm here, we're fine. It was so scary. Don't laugh at me. I know you're laughing. Stop it. It's not funny. I've been in dark caves before, exploring, and I was terrified. It felt like that. Guys. It was just so funny, because like I was like, it's never gonna end. It's so dark. So I just want to warn you, if you ever go on the People Mover, there's a portion of it where it's pitch black. Holiness, scary. But will I do it again? Maybe now that I know that there's a pitch black section, I'll go back. I'll try to make a video of the entire experience of the People Mover. The only cool thing about the People Mover is in Florida, it's hot, so it's nice to just sit and relax after walking all day, but you kind of get an overhead look of the like a big portion of the park. You can see the Speedway, you can see Tron, you have a really nice view of the castle. It's just a nice thing to experience. But the pitch blackness under Space Mountain, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready. I'll definitely make a full video of it for those that may never experience it, but for those that need to know what that pitch black is like. I'm gonna film it and see I'm gonna time how long it takes to get out of the black hole. Oh my gosh, it was terrifying. I'm fine. We were going to we really went to MagicKingdom. Our number one goal was to go on Tron. I wanted to ride Tron. It's the newest attraction at MagicKingdom, and we really wanted to go. We made a virtual queue. It was only taking virtual queues. This is where I get a little annoyed with Disney, because I like going to theme parks and just, if I have to wait in line, so be it. But if I can't just wait, like, I wish there was an actual line you could wait in, but that's why you gotta have the app. You have to do a virtual queue to go on Tron, and our virtual queue was like 160, and we didn't get queued until like 9:30 at night, and we were already, we already left the park. So that was interesting. We've been learning a lot. But who knew my pastime was gonna be park hopping, guys? Who knew? I can't wait to actually go back and go on the People Mover and make a video of the whole thing so you can see where the scary part was. And you're gonna be like, yeah, that's scary. I don't know. Stop laughing. I can see you laughing. Anyways, this is everything that I can think of right now of our day at Disney. It was a lot of fun. From the safari ride to the little mouse, from the People Scary Mover to, you know, the beautiful seasons of the pumpkins everywhere. It was a magical time. I would say if I could think of my favorite experience, it would just be the Jungle Cruise was so much fun. The girl, it was her second to last day, and she just killed it. The adventure was amazing. She did a fantastic job. So that was our experience at Disney, and I'm really excited to make more vlogs. I'm excited to go on our cruise. I'm still training and I'm still running. I will say we did over 20,000 steps. We did over 20,000 steps on Saturday, and I was really happy about that. I was super sore the next day because, like, I don't normally walk 10 miles in a day, but I think it would be my goal someday to do 30,000 steps. I feel like I always have to have some kind of goal, you know? It's just good to have goals, guys. I think I want to do, like, let's do 30K steps at Disney one day. I think that would be a blast. And if I do, I'm gonna take you for the ride. I'll show you. I'm so excited for the future plans and the things we're gonna do. If you want to see the vlogs about what we did at Disney, go over to the Tracer Jungle channel. That's gonna have most of the theme park vlogs and other adventures and travel. This channel's for, like, whatever, you know, whatever I want to do. Vlog, show you some things here and there. Podcast, Jcast, vlogcast, blah blah. I'm just excited to make content, and I'm really happy that you're here listening. So until the next video, I hope you have the best day ever. Anyways, signing out. Peace.